Okay, this is an initial look at Member Mover. This is just a beta test copy that I have. All right, so if you open it, I'm not on a page that can really process data, right? So what we want to do is we want to go to a group, all right? I will go to, let's go to my Genius Messenger partners, go to the members page, and now I will run Member Mover. We can just let this sit here. If you go away elsewhere and work while this is working, it will just run until it's finished and download. Or you can keep this pop-up open, in which case you can stop it at any point and download. I'm just going to let it run. And this is our very first beta test. So it's not on the Chrome store. I haven't even uploaded it yet. We've still got some other things to do for this for sure, including the user interface. But this is just a test. And I did an earlier test. This is the first test I'm doing that I'm recording, I should say. I did an earlier test. We have 162 members. It seemed to have stopped at 145 the first time I did it, and I deleted everything. I haven't uploaded it into Genius Messenger yet. But let's take a look. We're just going to let this run all the way. Now, I'll give you a heads up. This is going to download as a CSV file, and we can only upload into Genius Messenger as an Excel file, so you'll need to convert. But I'll show you what needs to be done. It's just about finished here. We're already up to 130 group members that we've done, and you can go into any group and download their members as long as you have access to their members page. Keep in mind, this is not this is for people who own or admin or moderate groups to download the members list, upload it into their Messenger contacts, and communicate with the members in their group. It is not designed to go into a big group, download all the members, and then spam them in Messenger. With that said, you can certainly do that. But if you do, understand it's not what this was designed for. And if you get reported for spam and you get your account restricted or banned, that's on you, not on me. All right, we designed this for admins to better communicate with the members of their group. Could you use it for spamming people? Absolutely. But if you do, you're on your own, okay? All right, it stopped at 145 again. So I'm going to hit stop and download. You'll see it downloaded a CSV file, all right? I'm on a Mac, so it opens in numbers. I don't know what it might open in Excel, but it'll still be a CSV version if you're on a PC. This top header lets you see who they are. We will eventually need to delete that, but let's just work with this. I'm going to convert this now. If you're on a PC, I'm not sure how you do that. I think it actually goes to Excel. You just need to save as an Excel. In numbers, I can convert to an Excel, being on a Mac, and we'll call this Genius Messenger Partners to upload. All right, I'll save that on the desktop. Okay, so what we want to do is now let's go open that Excel file. All right, let's open that Excel file, and I'll make this bigger. Okay, now we're in Excel. First thing we need to do is get rid of this top column with the name in there. Okay, so just delete that that entire row. Okay, and then we need well, we don't need one. We can upload these, but they're just going to be unlabeled. I would do a column called label name. All right, label name, and I'm going to call this label. These are all GMCRM partners, right? So I'm gonna go in here. Just make this bigger. All right, and I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste it. Whoops, in all of these. Okay, and I'm going to save it. So now we have label name. Now what label name does, let's go back to Facebook here. So what that does, let's go to Genius Messenger, all right? And we will go to Home, and we will go down here to the Import Export page. We're going to import these now. Import friends with label. Okay, that's what we've just done, right? So we've got these people, and we've got a label. Now, what is going to happen here, and this is a beta test, so I'm saying what's going to happen if this works perfectly, okay, is we're going to upload all those people. If they're already friends, great. If they're not, it doesn't really matter, but they'll be added to Genius Messenger as contacts. So I'll have them, they may not be friends, but they'll be labeled. Okay, they'll upload as contacts and they'll be labeled. If that label that I created here, which in this case we've called GMCRM, all capital letters, space partners with a capital P, remember that these are case sensitive, then if that label already exists, it'll just add these people to that label. Okay, we can actually go see our labels. And I have one for partners, but I'm not sure that that's the... It is. Okay, so we have 131 people in the GMCRM partners group. All right, so if they're already in here and they're also over here on this list, it won't do anything. It won't make any changes at all. If they're not there, then it will add them to that group. Now, if that label had not existed at all, it will create that label and make it gray, because that's the default color, and you can always just go in and change that, and then it will add them all to that new label that's created. But we're going to go ahead and try this here. So this is our group here that we're uploading. I'm going to hit open, and it may take a moment or two to let it in. We've got 140 some people in here to upload, so we're just going to let this run. I just got a little click, so they should be in there. So let's go back to our labels now. And let's find Genius Messenger Partners. Now you see I have 276. So 130 of those people were not in there. All right. And I'm hoping we don't have any duplicates. We'll find that out short enough. They should be easy to see in here, but it looks like everybody's been added. Now you can remember, I don't have the images on all these. You can go and well, let's go up to the top here. You can go to, well, not to the top there. What am I doing? You can go here, labels, oops, home. Sorry, there we go. You can fetch all images, which will add the images to all of these people. And once that's complete, and that can take a long time to run. Maybe you can run that while you're sleeping. Once we've done that, then these images will show up here. But we have 276 people in our Genius Messenger partner group. I see some in here that need to be taken away because they're no longer partners. I just saw one that passed away. But that's it. That's our extension. And now if I wanted to, if this was a group that I have, which it is, now I can go into broadcast. I can create a broadcast, and I can choose for the label. I can choose Genius Messenger CRM, GMCRM partners. And now I can send a message through Facebook to every single person in that group if I want to communicate. Now I know, if the people have notifications set in the group, they're supposed to see them, but we all know how that works. Not everybody sets the notifications. People miss them. They don't see them. They are offline for a day and they come back and they've got 89 of them, and they just don't check them all. This way they show up in Messenger, and they'll get a DM from you. And set these like 2 minutes apart or something like that. If this is really big, you might set it 5 minutes and let it run overnight. And then just create your group of what you want to say to them and send it out to them. So that is Member Mover and how it works.